or afternoon actually. Hafa Adai. It is after 12 o'clock now. I mean, been sitting here a little bit trying to get our day started. It's Sunday. It is the last day of this week's work challenge of trying to make that $1,500. It's definitely been tough. This is part 2 of that challenge. So, yeah. Or it actually could be part 3. I don't know. Maybe I had enough content there to make a video before this one. But either way, go check those videos out before you continue watching this one. But the hubby is in the store right now. He got a shopping order. He was the first one to get a decent offer to accept. So he's in there doing that while I'm out here doing the intro for today's video. It's been an interesting week, and at least for the start of today's shift, you know, with all that rain, I was like, oh, it is gonna ruin today. You know, it's not, you know, we're not gonna get a lot of good offers because if it's downpouring like that. But take a look at this now. Yep, that's what we're looking at now. So it's got a better outlook, and I'm just hoping, you know, that we'll get more offers, and maybe, just maybe, we might get lucky and hit that $1,500 mark. So keep watching and let's wait and see. All right, I finally got one. It's a small order. It's a no tip, less than 3 miles, 7 items, $7. It's not too bad. Most of it is non-food items. So let's get in there and get some shopping. Well, it definitely has been a tough day today to end this 5-day work week, but I am currently on a small shopping order. It is 6 items, 1.7 miles. I think it was for $15. So let's see how quick I can get this order done. Let's get to shopping. So some stores have it set up where the health and beauty is on the same side as the groceries. And then you've got some stores where they completely separate it, where they are on the opposite ends of the store. So I've got 2 items that are on that end of the store before I can continue shopping for the rest of the items. So sometimes that cuts into your time. I try to do the whole, you know, walk as quickly as I can. But of course, it also depends on how many people are here.
Home, end of the shift, and as you can tell by the look on my face, not happy with how this day went. It was kind of like how it was when this work week started, yeah, I'll go ahead and post what we did for today. Yeah, we ended up working about 8 hours, which is what we've been averaging. This work week is about 8 hours a day, sometimes a half hour less, sometimes a half hour more. But I'm also gonna go ahead and post the figures of. Hey guys, okay, sorry to interrupt the ending of this video, but I just wanted to say congratulations to our very own Mary B. She was one of the participants in my last minute game on my celebration live stream last night. So she was the closest to what we made, and so congratulations. She is our winner of the $5 Amazon e-gift card. So make sure you guys keep watching videos, especially live streams, because I do plan on doing more giveaways. But again, congratulations, Mary. All right, I'll let you guys get back to the video. Here's what we did, the total for the week, and all of that. But I mean, like I said at the start of this challenge, is that it definitely is a challenge, because in the past, the highest we've done, I mean, we've had a few weeks there to where we did 1,000 something, 11 something, 12 something. I think we've actually hit 12 something twice, and we were definitely putting a lot of time into it. And I mean, it's possible if we added, I mean, who's to say, because there were a couple of times, kind of like how it was today, where we're putting in the time, it's just the offers coming through. And I'm sure everybody feels this, no matter what app you're using. Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, Spark, Instacart. You can be out there putting in the time, but the offers, and even though you are getting offers, they just don't, suit you, because you're out there to make money. So of course we're going to cherry pick. I mean, there's going to be moments where the lower fare, the higher items, the slightly higher miles might fit into your plan, because where you're going is where you want to end up anyways, and not really have to drive back type thing, because, and that's some of the parameters we consider whenever we're looking at the offers. It's not always just about the money and the miles and how many items, whether we're shopping or even for the curbsides. But it's all of that and a little bit more, where you're going, the time of day, and things like that. So
But we're going to try this again. I think we're going to try this again. I mean, this was the week before payday. And I mean, especially because we're working in a military community and it's a week before military payday. So I don't know if it had anything to do. I mean, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday were pretty decent. We did over $200 in all 3 days, despite, it's a week before payday. So I don't know what happened with today. I mean, we did get a lot of offers, and I was still multi-apping. I had Spark on, I had Instacart, and I had Favor on, and I did end up doing a Favor order. But the other things that were coming in were pretty much just as bad as Spark, where you're talking about $20 to travel 20 miles. I mean, yeah, that's one way, when you're doing Spark, or, you got to consider that if it's 20 miles, that's just one direction. So you got to spend half that time, if not the entire mileage, just to come back. So what was $1 a mile turns out to be 50 cents a mile. So we definitely, whenever you're accepting your offers, you have to do what's going to be best for you, your market, and what's going to bring you the most money. But did anything interesting happen? One of the things that happened earlier today, because we do check our metrics, and come to find out that my husband on his, it went down 0.2%. He was at a 4.9, now he's sitting at a 4.7, and that he's trying to figure out, where that could have come from. And especially from this past week, he was talking about what I had brought up on my episode 1 about this challenge week, about who gets blamed for groceries that are damaged. He does remember, because I've seen it. I was, to where, because even though we're not supposed to be helping the loaders, we still do. And a lot of them appreciate that, especially when it's a lot of items. So there are times where we can't see how they're loading it. But twice, yesterday and the day before, when he was unloading groceries, he would notice that bread was placed underneath heavy stuff. So yeah, the bread ended up getting squashed, and so he's trying to wonder if that was the reason. And that's the other downside about Spark. It doesn't really tell you. It just tells you your percentage, or I'm sorry, yeah, out of a 5-star rating, where you're at. It doesn't tell you who's giving it and why. So, I mean, yeah, we could call, but we don't want to stir, something up. And especially because the latest, with all the stuff that's going around with the latest round of so many Spark drivers getting deactivated. So we don't want to rock that boat for sure. So yeah, just be careful if Spark is your main app that you use when it comes to curbsides, if you can help it, pay attention to how they're loading stuff. Because there are times I ask if there's bread and eggs, and if I can catch it, I asked if, for them to load that last, type stuff. But I mean, some of them don't even think about, they know there's a case or two of water, or there's 3 or 4 packs of 12-pack sodas, or a couple of 24-pack sodas. They know that that's in the order because you can see it. But what's the first thing that they want to load? Are the squashable stuff, the fragile things, bread, produce, whatever, eggs. I've seen eggs get loaded underneath, or I'm sorry, stuff being loaded on top of eggs. So I'm just like, oh boy. I mean, in our area, a lot of all the Walmarts that we travel to, don't have any issues with the loaders. It's just, there's moments on what they're thinking when they're loading the stuff. So, But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. But you know, keep cheering us on. But everybody stay safe out there. Get out there and make your money, whatever you're doing, gig work or whatever, W-2 job. Make your money. Just stay safe and make it back home. But until next time, adios for now. See you on the next video.